Good morning. Welcome back to the Retirement Report. I'm Hank Parrott, your host. I've been so excited about sharing all this with you this morning. I'm going to offer up something else to you. I've been covering a lot of ground. This is what I do with new clients when they come in for the first time. We break everything down. We take a look again at income, expenses, assets, liability. We determine what's the needed rate of return you need to make on your money to make sure you're able to attain and maintain your standard of living and quality of life no matter how long you live. God willing, you live to be 100 plus, you'll never run out of money. And the other thing we do is, God forbid you died early, we make sure your family is going to be protected too in the planning. Okay, that's the important part when it comes to planning and to how you invest your money as well, how you set up yourself for success in retirement. So I'm going to help you with that. For the first 10 callers to my office this morning, all right, there's the number, 615-376-5325. For the first 10 callers, a free retirement income analysis. When I do an income analysis, this is everything, okay? We're doing a financial plan for you. We're going to look at an investment analysis. We're going to show you where your portfolio fits, as I mentioned, on the Markowitz Efficient Frontier, what kind of risk you have in your portfolio, making sure you understand exactly how you're invested, what the potential traps are in there, how it compares, and then teach you about asset allocation and how to take advantage of it utilizing the asset allocation principles that in the model portfolios based on that Nobel Prize winning research. So for the first 10 callers, we can do all that. Social Security, we cover it all, and I'll send you out a copy of my book, 7 Steps to Financial Freedom in Retirement. I cover a lot of these things. There's a chapter in there, How the Smart Money Invests, that covers many of these same principles. We talk about IRA mastery, reducing taxes, smart money, how to, safe money rather, how to get more out of safe money. So covers a lot, and that's yours as well at no charge. All you got to do is call the office, 615-376-5325. Debbie's standing by. She'll get your information. She'll send you out a packet, just basically a little questionnaire to fill out and what documents to bring to the meeting to get the most out of it, okay? We want to give you the most value for this. So again, first 10 callers, 615-376-5325. All right, again, one of the things I was talking about is I've been talking about portfolios and everything, and I threw in there at the end about fixed index annuities. Again, variable annuities to be avoided. I explain why with regard to active management, higher fees, all the things that can help reduce those, your net result down, okay? The other part of that is now that's 2/3 of almost 1,000 different annuities out there. So we just took all those out. Now it leaves us a few hundred left. You have fixed annuities, which work like CDs, all right? So depending, right now interest rates are real low. So you might have some safe money in some short term, like say 3 to 5 year type fixed annuities like you might in a 3 to 5 year CD. But with interest rates so low, kind of a tough time to be in that type of instrument. So that's one of the reasons we don't usually do much with those in this interest rate environment. A different interest rate environment, you can get multi-year guarantees that could be very attractive, plus tax deferral and some other benefits. Now that brings us to fixed index annuities, all right? So when we're looking now on the fixed side and we've got a few hundred to choose from, we're going to narrow that down because we want to take out anything with caps or spreads or low returns, because what we're looking for is to get the most return possible and possibly income guarantees in with that depending on your individual situation. So this is where, and this was another study, by the way, that was done by the Wharton School of Finance, and one of the things they showed basically was that if you blended together equities with fixed index annuities, that gave you the best chance of not running out of money in retirement. These fixed index annuities can give you really nice growth, okay, but again, you got to make sure the right one. So we do all that research. I'll show you the top ones out there. Right now there are probably 4 that I would say the top 4 companies in order, and there's maybe about, within those, about 20 products, maybe 25 that are worth looking at, and it depends on your individual situation as to which one's going to make the most sense. But I can tell you this, from my experience in working with clients, and when we do our reviews and everything, again, over the last 15 years, these have done exceptionally well. And this also was shown in a study by Wharton comparing the S&P 500 index with fixed index annuities, as well as the S&P blended with treasuries compared to index annuities. So there's a lot of research today available to us that we didn't have 10 years ago. Okay, maybe even 5 years ago, actually, as far as a lot of it is that's coming available now that we're seeing. So this is an area that you really want to look at, because again, when it comes to your retirement nest egg, right, you don't get do-overs. Unfortunately, if you pick the wrong thing, and here's another, danger in particular right now. If you're nearing retirement and you're probably nervous about the market, am I going to lose a bunch of money just when I'm ready to retire, or just ahead of that, or maybe I just retired, in the last few years, and I'm worried of what it's going to do to my savings. These principles can help protect you against those concerns. All right, so please, apply the principles that we're talking about here. And again, if you got questions, you can, my book is one, how the Smart Money Invest covers a lot of this, and as well, you can come in and see me. One of the things to understand is it isn't that your advisors are bad people, it's what their beliefs are, okay? Because beliefs dictate action, and this goes for you as well. So maybe we've got you thinking a little bit about this. We're going to take a break. When I come back, I'm going to explain that a little more about the belief system, okay? About free markets, about how they work, about why that makes the market work the way it does, and how to use these principles, again, to make more money on your money. All right, so join us here. We're going to be right back on the Retirement Report.